What's going on? What's going on? It's our weekend live stream going on. Gonna try to interact with you guys a bit more. So, if you're able to hear me, comment down below. Just waiting for you guys to come on into the live stream so I can initially kind of communicate with you guys more. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and say it in the chat. I'm reading all comments. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Face reveal. You know, I haven't really shown my face ever on my channel. Hey, what's going on, Alexander? Welcome to the live. I haven't really shown myself. I just kind of want to interact with more of my subscribers and interact with you guys, kind of be in communication with you guys, So, if you guys have any questions to ask me, by all means, please comment down below in the chat and I'll read it out. So, just keep it PG, just keep it appropriate and everything. Alexander, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm currently in Japan, for those of you who don't know. Thank you for the like. I'm currently in Japan. So far, I've been here for about 6 months now. My car is back home. What's going on, Mike? I'm glad to see that you guys are commenting. Thank you for commenting. I haven't really gone on live like this before, so I'm trying to just change it up and be more interactive with you guys. So I've been good, Mike. How are you? Alexander, that's good. I'm glad to hear. Are you guys from the East Coast? Where are you guys from? Are you guys from the United States? Yeah, don't be hating. I'm in Japan. Yeah. Am I military? Uh, I can't comment on that. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that. California? Nice. Nice, nice. I believe over in Cali it's 11 p.m. I think. Florida? Nice. Yeah, Japan's nice. So far my experience here in Japan, I've explored around the local area. I'm in northern Japan. It's called Amori, Japan. Yeah, I know my time zones, man. um, I usually pay attention to back home, so I know the time differences. Right now it's a 14-hour time difference between the United States and Japan, especially the East Coast. 14-hour time difference. Here in Japan they don't go an hour behind, but they do back home. In the US it still goes an hour behind. I don't know why. I asked because I have family member in military in Japan, right? Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Um, that's what's up, man. Unfortunately, I can't really comment because then, yeah, it's a whole screw up with that. So, let's see. Hang on. Let me read some of your guys' comments. 1 p.m. Yup. California. And you have family. You have a family member that's in the military in Japan. What branch of service is he, Alex? If you don't mind me asking. Mike, you're in Florida? Right on, right on. I like Florida. I really want to, hopefully in the future, when I'm back home permanently, I really want to come down to Florida, go to Miami. I really want to go explore some of the exotic car dealerships and, record it on YouTube and share with you guys. No, I don't get nervous interacting with people. I usually like to talk to people. Actually, I talk to people, a lot of people on a daily basis. So since, I'm very extrovert, I figured since I am an extrovert and I really like to interact with people, I figured I'd go on live, and kind of talk to my subscribers. I'm at 60,000 subscribers. I'm really thankful for you guys to really support me and be with me for this long, So, and plus, like, I don't really have anything to record out here where I am currently. So I figured I'd, just kind of change it up and kind of really show who I am and go on live stream. So, but I'll be coming back soon. This summer I'll be back, and I'll get more content with the Mustang, with the Shelby. So, go film the cops. Let's see, really quick. All right, I answered your question. It's 1 p.m. Nice, Mike. Here in Japan it's 4:07 p.m. In Florida, I believe, since you're East Coast, it should be 2 in the morning for you. Go film the cops. That's crazy. Thank you. Don't be hating. I appreciate you. Yeah, I should. I did a poll actually in my community on my posts here on YouTube, and basically I asked in a poll like, "Hey, you guys want to see like a vlog style videos?" People didn't really vote, so but I mean, but if you guys want to see, by all means, I'll be willing to share a lot more of my adventures here in Japan, especially when I go down to Tokyo and explore around the Toyota headquarters and Nissan headquarters. So, used to live in Miami, nice. Kind of food does Japan have? The Japanese really have their own foods. They have like sushi, they have noodles, yakisoba, rice, a lot of rice. Rice is very popular here. There's a lot. Japanese food is really good. It's very fattening too. So, and plus with me initially being on a diet as of right now, I'm kind of very strict on my diet. So I just eat mostly protein stuff. And, luckily where I am at, we have a lot of American food. So don't be hating. Once again, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Good morning. Hello, John. Hello, sir. South Africa. That's amazing. Love to hear it. It's 2:08. Yup, yup, yup. And then 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Mike, aren't you in Florida? I thought you said you're in Florida. It's if it's so funny, why? Yeah, that's what I said, man. Like, I honestly don't be hating. Like, I literally seen some of the Japanese people, and I'm just like, dude, how are they like so skinny yet their food is so fattening? Like their ramen, oh my god, man, it's crazy. Yeah, I know, I know. What's going on, John? Welcome to the live. You guys can ask anything. I'll do the best I can to answer it. I got a Grabber yellow Mustang GT. Nice, nice. I used to have a Mustang GT. Also, I have some content and stuff about Mustang GT stuff. So if you want to check out my channel, check out some of my videos from the past, from 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You can see some of the stuff that I posted about my Mustang GT. Oh, right on, right on. How's the GT 500? Dude, I love it. I miss it. Literally, I miss it, man. Got my key. I always have this thing with me at all times. It's my baby. It's my, it's my gem right here. So I always got this with me. Always got it. One thing I love about the Shelby, especially, is like the Cobra on the key fob. Like normally, it's the same key fob as the normal Mustang GT, but the snake is so sexy. It's amazing. Yeah, I appreciate that. Don't be hating. I have like car review videos too, back when I used to work at a dealership. If you want, you can check those out too. Um, all the support helps. What am I most excited about Japan? Alexander, great question. Honestly, it's mostly like really seeing the culture, seeing the cars, especially. Love JDM cars. Obviously, I'm an American gearhead, but I definitely am excited to see JDM, classic JDM, newer modern JDM. I really want to go down when I go down to Tokyo. I really want to see Toyota, Nissan, and Honda. I really want to see the real deal. Like how we have Ford, GM, General Motors, and Dodge, Chrysler. It's kind of like I'm in their domain now. So for Toyota, Nissan, and Honda. Are you playing any Pokemon Go in Japan? No, I should. That is a great. So I deleted Pokemon Go and I completely forgot to download that. I should really, I should get Pokemon Go. Thank you. I really appreciate you reminding me, John. Thank you so much for that. I should really definitely check out Pokemon Go. Re-download. I'm sorry, I already had it, but re-download it. I had some pretty cool Pokemon on there. I had a Infernape. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce the name right. Torterra. I got a lot of the classics on my. Dude, I've been trying to find Lugia, man. So, can I let me show you guys this one thing real quick. Do you guys know what Gundam is? Gundam. I'm a huge Gundam advocate. I love Gundam. Let me show you guys some of my Gundams. I've been yeah, so I have a lot of them, believe it or not. So Gundam is like a mecha anime. I've been watching it since I was a kid. Shout out to Nami. I've been watching Gundam Wing. Here, this is Shenlong, I think is his name. Ultron, Shenlong, Ultron. I'm not sure, but I have him. I have a lot actually, which I can show you guys. But yeah, this is what a Gundam is. This is my Shenlong. So I pay. So believe it or not, okay. So it can differentiate because back in the States, it's a bit more expensive. This itself is like $20 to $30. I paid literally $12 for this here in Japan. So Hobby Lobby has this in Japan, in America, and instead of me paying 25 dollars, I paid like $10, $12 for Shenlong, and some of the other guys too. I have a lot. I do have a lot. If you guys want to see some more of the Gundams, let me know. I don't want to bore you guys by showing Gundam, but I mean, if you guys want to see it, just let me know. Also, Alexander, Gundams can really differentiate. So like certain grades can get expensive. So like real grade, how about I can't get it on Hobby Lobby? It's too expensive. Yeah. So Hobby Lobby, I think they have a sale at certain times. They have like 40% off. That's what I kind of wait for. Um, do I have? Hang on. Before I answer your question, John, one sec. Um, what was I saying about Gundam? Yeah. So like Hobby Lobby, you do have a pretty good chance of waiting until the 40% off, and then you can get usually the kit for like cheaper versus like their MSRP. Their price is kind of ridiculous if you ask me at Hobby Lobby. Like I remember I was seeing this one model kit and they wanted like $50. I'm like, what the hell? And it went on sale, it was down to like $20, 20, $30. It was Freedom Gundam. And I was like, holy shit. I mean holy shoot. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't want to get banned or demonetized. Um, let's see. John, to your question, do you have your Shelby in Japan? I do not. I do not. Unfortunately, I can't bring it here, especially because my car's modified and it wouldn't pass the Japanese inspection. So, with that being said, there's something called JCI. Japan has something called JCI. Basically, every 2 years, I believe. If you guys know, you guys can let me know because I still don't really know. But basically, long story short, the JCI is due every 2 years ish time frame, and if you don't have JCI, you cannot drive that car. You can't register. It sucks. It's like California. California, you have to get your car inspected for it to pass emissions and all that. So that's how it is out here. Alexander, what car do you have in Japan? I have a Honda Fit. I went from kind of humbled me to be honest, because I'm not used to driving cars like this. I've had my Scat Pack Charger. I had my Scat Pack was my first car ever in my name. Then I went to the Mustang GT, and now I have my GT 500. This is my kingpin on my channel. This is the main car that is going to be my number one car on my channel. Are you going to import anything from Japan to USA like a Sylvia? I'm the works with that. I'm the works with that. I might if I can find either like a Sylvia R34, R33, or if I find a Supra. I'm really interested in getting a Mark IV 2JZ Supra. But the thing is, you know how people say that cars in Japan are cheaper? It's not really like that. It's actually almost the same price as stateside. I seen an R34 GTR, clean blue, the original, like the Nismo, the one that Paul Walker had, and they wanted $150,000 for it. It was crazy. But I do hope I can. I mean, if I can find a clean Supra for a reasonable price that can initially work with me in my budget. But we'll see. You never know. Apu Patel, yeah, you're correct. It's crazy because R34s can go for over $100,000 back in stateside and in Canada, and then here in Japan it's the same initial situation. I'm sure Pokemon is one of the most fan favorite in Japan. Yes, yes, it is. Japan is. I'm sorry, Pokemon is very, very popular here in Japan. It is insane. Like Pokemon, left and right. It's more popular than Yu-Gi-Oh, but I think Yu-Gi-Oh kind of died down. Pokemon is still top tier, man. I'm telling you, Pokemon is up there. Supra is Supra-ish. They're not overpriced anymore. The R34s. Yes, correct. Supra. I can't. I'm sure I can get one for between 30 to $50,000 here in Japan. Nice, John. Is that where you're from? Are you from Colorado? Is that where you're from? Saw a sick Japanese Mazda at a Cars and Coffee in Colorado. That is sick. Yeah, Mazda RX-7. Oh, RX-7 is also very popular here. So you guys know the FD RX-7, very high in demand car. I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh. Yep, me too. You and I both. I'm sure the rest of the chat has also. Yu-Gi-Oh was very, very popular like 20 years ago. What is it? 25? Yeah, 20 years ago. Yu-Gi-Oh was very, very famous. Yeah. Okay, cool, cool. Denver area. I heard the car scene in Colorado is actually pretty lit, especially in Denver. I heard it's pretty popping out there. I seen some videos from 1320 video. Denver, it can get down, man. It can get down. I can't wait to get back home and get back in action, you know. Just hopefully we can get parts that I only need 3 more parts for my car for the Shelby, and then the car is good to go to start, going to Mexico. So I like all cars, respectfully. I like all cars. I'm a huge gearhead. I love, 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 of course, American. I love American cars. Huge advocate for American. I love my, especially, got the U.S. flag. Love my country. I love American cars mostly, and then right after American, I'd say Italian, then German, then Japanese. I like all cars, honestly. One second, I'm reading your guys' comments. You have a thing for cars. What kind of cars though? Like I said, Alexander, I like all cars. So, let's see, John, you said, yeah, I gotta avoid the SLS. The moment I read that SLS, I was like, SLS AMG? SLS Car Club, through those guys are dangerous. Almost got into a car wreck because of those idiots. So I avoid the alt night meets and just do. Yeah, so that's the thing, is it's a nationwide thing. You got these takeovers going on. You got these people just shutting down intersections and just doing chaotic, crazy stuff. It's crazy. Had some idiot drifting in his front wheel drive next to my Mustang, which made me mad. Yeah. I'd get mad too, trust me. The last thing you need is someone doing a burnout or something around your vehicle, the car that your pride and joy, So yeah, you definitely don't want to. I personally, like, especially me, like whenever I go out to the Woodward Dream Cruise, I try to keep a distance from cars in front of me because people, especially like rear-wheel drive cars like Camaros and stuff and other Mustangs and Scats and Hellcats, because they tend to do the most burnouts. I-25. Oh my. Diggs. Oh yeah. So I have seen something about that on in New York. New York's has stuff like that where they shut down the highway and they drag race on the highway. I was watching a video, a GTR and a Trackhawk. It was a pretty crazy video, but it's kind of unfortunate that they shut down the highway, causing, because you never know, that person, behind them that's trying to cut through the highway has an emergency or something, so, but it's crazy. I'm saving up for Alexander. You're saving up for a Mustang? Good choice. If I had to be honest, so check out my channel. I have a video explaining about the S650 Mustang, the newer Mustangs, the S650. Um, it's tough, man. It's really tough out here because like that 650, I think it's just like it's overpriced. You know what I mean? We should actually let's talk about that, guys. What do you guys think about the S650 Mustang, especially the EcoBoost being like 40 to $50,000? The Mustang GT, the S650 Mustang GT is almost 70. How about this? The 2025. Go on the Ford website and spec one out, right? Like a performance pack and all that. It's almost $80,000 for a Mustang GT. That's almost as much as my MSRP of my Shelby GT 500. That's so crazy. Real quick, John. Got a dash cam footage on my channel of a Charger that was dragging its bumper. Dodge. I'm telling you, dude, the reputation of Dodge is dead. It's gone. Caused an accident like 30 to 45 seconds ahead of me. Dude, that's crazy. I'm sure if you were to post that, it would go viral. I'm sure of it. Two folks lost their rides on that cruise. Yeah, dude, that's the thing, man. A lot of people make poor choices, very poor choices. I'm not a fan of the S650s. A lot of people are not. That's why 2024, I also have a video on my channel explaining about the 2024 Mustang sales. They're not the best. So many good ones though. Yeah, yeah. I mean S550 is the best bang for your buck. Even the S197. I'm sure you can find a 2000. I would say 2011 to 2014 Mustang. I'm sure you can get one for a pretty decent price now. I don't want an iPad instrument cluster. That's literally what I. So check out my channel. I ordered the S650 Mustang in yellow and everything. And when the car came in, I was not a fan of the screens at all. And like with the cluster, like in my Shelby and even my previous Mustang GT, that sold me. This is like, yeah, I gotta have that. Like that is more like better, you know. I can't say that word, but after watching one Fast and Furious movie, yeah. Oh, ever since I feel like ever since Paul Walker passed away, rest in peace to Paul Walker, back in 2013, I feel like that's where it really went like off the hooks. You know what I mean? That's where like the car community really went. It just went crazy. You know, especially with the drifting and the burnouts and that. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it just that's where it really went viral. John, you said I hit the debris field. It's on my YouTube already. Luckily, didn't picture any tires. Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Did it damage your car by any chance? Found my 21 Mustang GT with just 10K miles on it. I picked it up and it has the analog RPM speed gauge with a little digital monitor in the middle. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want, you can replace that. There's a thing. I'm sure you can find something online to get that replaced with a digital cluster if you like to. You're, I'm sure you can find that for sure. Uh, I like your name by the way, GTFO off my account. That's funny. I like that. Let's see what you said. Just go play Mario Kart and stop putting innocent lives in jeopardy, all because you have the Hot Wheel fantasy you never outgrew when you were 6. Man, it's a some of the takeover people need a reality check, in my personal opinion. But I don't know, that's a hot topic to talk about. It's a hot topic. No, my car didn't sustain damage luckily. Thank God. I'm glad to hear that. What are your favorite games to play in Japan? Games? Define games like Japanese, like the Japanese tradition games, or are you talking about like games out here like PlayStation, Alexander? John, you have a six-speed manual, but not performance pack. Still a GT. Yeah, of course. That's sick. MT82, just be careful. I can give you some advice. I'm sure you already know about this. And if you don't, I'm just let you know. MT82, just be very careful with your transmission. The moment you kind of go boost, like supercharger, procharger, turbo, if you go that route, fuel system is a must, and injectors is a must. And once you get it dialed in and everything, just be careful. Your third gear might go boom. So just keep that in mind. How CA? I'm sorry, Ronald from McDonald's. What does how CA mean? Yeah, John, that's the thing. Not a lot of us are. It's really ruining the reputation of the car scene. Let's see. Japanese traditional games. I haven't really played any to be honest. I don't really know that many traditional Japanese games. If I have to be honest with you, I have never played any. Not yet. You never know. I might play one once I get down to Tokyo. Let's see. Gorilla God King. I'm getting a PC. I'm done with PlayStation. PSN is down. Oh, I heard about that. I seen that this morning in Japan time. I was on Facebook and I was looking through the forums, especially Black Ops and Modern Warfare Zombies. I like to play that too, by the way. I play a lot of Call of Duty Zombies. I'm a big fan of that. But I was basically seeing like a lot of people were getting kicked. They got kicked out of their games and stuff, and they lost their stuff and went for zombies. And I was like, dang, that's crazy though. Is the PlayStation server still down? Yeah, MT82 sucks when it went on it heavy trying to get into third. Okay, so I've driven MT82 S650 Mustang, and I know exactly what you're talking about. It's so crazy how heavy the clutch is when you're going from first to second. It's just insanely heavy. And then when you drive like a GT350, right, and you're going from first to second, it's a smooth shift. I mean, it's a bit heavy, but not as heavy as the MT82. It's just crazy. Throw into neutral when it doesn't go into gear. Yeah, one of my friends had a Mustang GT, a 2017 Mustang GT, full bolt-on 85. He did the same thing, just threw the car neutral after he missed a gear or something, you know? How do you steal Mustangs? I'm asking for a friend. Wish I knew, bro. Yeah, you're correct, John. Forward pass is, so forward pass is, so to answer your question, Ronald, because I know, Um, what years have the Ford Pass app? So that's 2018 and above. John, go buy a Mustang and find out. Yeah. If you have a, just letting you guys know, if you have 2018 and above, it has Ford Pass, but 2017 and below does not have Ford Pass. Just letting you guys know. But then again, some cars can be different. Can you shart for us, bro? That's crazy. So the thing is with Ford, it's their encryption and stuff is like way more secure versus Dodge. Dodge has the worst security system available. And actually Chevy does too. Believe it or not, the Corvettes and Camaros are getting stolen. Just letting you guys know. If you have a Camaro, keep your car safe. I took my Mustang up to Leadville, Colorado, over 10K elevation. I can confirm it's at least 300 horsepower at elevation. Yeah, that's the thing. Especially with elevation, it plays a big role. Plays a very big role. You know, I'm like, I just want to let you guys know, I really appreciate you guys being here and commenting and interacting with me. This is my first time really doing this. Actually, second time, but my first real time really interacting with you guys. So, I'm glad to really be talking to you guys. Yeah, 100%, John. Absolutely. You need E85. E85 with the 5.0, it's literally the cheat code. John, likewise. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'm still here. I'm gonna stay on live for maybe another 10 minutes. I'm just here to talk with you guys and see how you guys are doing and everything, you know. And then also guys, check out my showcase. If you guys are in the market to buy a Ridge wallet, I have the thingy tagged down below. Oh, right on, John. That's awesome. Yeah, like you know, I never really expected myself to really get to this point in life, especially with YouTube, where here I am at 60,000 subscribers. So, you know, it really motivates me when you know, I get to make content for you guys and you guys enjoy it, you know. So I just want to be better, you know. I don't want to say I'm the best. I'm definitely not the best. I definitely want to learn better, be better, you know, as a content creator. Definitely want to show you guys more car stuff and more, especially out here in Japan. It's only a once in a lifetime opportunity for me. So I definitely want to show you guys more. I did a Mustang door closing etiquette short on my channel. You can show all your friends who like to close the door by using the window. Close the door by using the window? Oh my. Oh my. Thank you for the trophy. That's cool. I don't even know what that means, but hey, that's dope. If you guys have any more like questions, by all means please ask. Like talk to me. I'm here. I'm here to talk with you guys. I'm here to interact with you guys. So any questions about my GT500, any questions in general, just ask away. Ask away. What the hell? people getting their greasy hands on the wind. Ah, yeah, I hate that, man. That's why, like, especially like with my family, like whenever I have like my family ride in my car with me, I especially tell them not to put their hand on the window when they close the door. Ronald from McDonald. I have a '97 F-150. Should I Coyote swap or LS swap? All right, so that depends. What is your build goal? Like, what are you trying to accomplish? Are you trying to make it to a drag truck, drift truck? What are you initially trying to do? Because, like John just said, if you coyote swap it with the 5.0 and go boost and do a transmission swap, well, like a 10 speed or a 6 speed or even uh 6R80 or 10R80 or even a 6 speed manual, the car can go crazy very fast. And I'm sure your truck weighs nothing. If I remember correctly, '97 F-150 weighs way less versus a newer F-150. What took you to Japan? Did you just decide to go there or there for work? I'm here for work. My job has me out here for 3 years, and then after my 3 years is up here, hopefully, actually maybe sooner, I'm planning on just coming back home to Michigan. So Coyote with Whipple. That's the cheat code, man. I'm telling you. Even on the S650 Mustang. Am I military? I can't answer that question, unfortunately. That's the one question I can't answer. Maybe. I might be. I might not. Maybe, maybe. Pre-runner-ish build. Pre-runner. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's the... John, you feel my pain. You feel my pain. So, this is like my second time going on YouTube Live. I have 4 likes, which I appreciate a lot. Um, I don't know if the viewers is correct because it keeps like going haywire on me. It's showing like there's 3 people, then 10, then 20, and then it shows there's like 40 people in here, then 0. It's being weird. I like I can't tell people how to what I do and what programs I support. Yeah, I have to be very, very careful with that because especially with my job, especially who I work for, yeah, I gotta be stupidly careful what I say, especially here on the internet. I have to be very careful. That's dope. That's dope. Right. I felt that, John. I feel your pain. I am right there with you, sir. I'm right there with you. Hmm. John, how many miles do you have in your Mustang? I got to requalify some of my flight hardware that ANSA flew around the moon, so that's a super cool thing I can actually talk about. Nice. NASA. Nice, nice. That's dope. You know how cool it would be if you could also work with SpaceX and the US Space Force? You know how dope that'd be? That would be dope. My Mustang, I am at 27,500. So, John, is your Mustang a daily driver or is it a weekend car? Or is it a summer only car? Nice. That's so dope. That's so dope. Okay, right on. You're okay, daily warrior. Okay, I respect it. Drive a 6 speed manual car as your daily driver. I applaud you. Got snow tires on it right now? Absolutely. You're from Colorado, right? Do you guys usually get a lot of snow down there? Is it kind of like Michigan? I mean, Michigan, like Detroit area, we don't really get that much snow, but up north they get smacked with snow. I drive in the snow and ice. So I never driven my Mustang GT. I never drove my GT in the snow. I never did. I always parked it right inside the garage. But I still drove it every day though. That was my daily driver for a point in time until I got a Honda CRV, which I still have. But I have the Honda CRV, and then it's my daily. But my dad is currently using that, and then Mustang GT obviously is gone. I have the Shelby now, so Shelby's sitting in the garage undercover on charge. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. You don't want to spin out. Definitely don't want to spin out in the snow. Honestly, John, I haven't. I have a good idea for you. You should definitely post that as a meme compilation, and I'm sure people will click and watch. And obviously, the more views again, more money you'll make. So especially with subscribers. My first car was a 1978 Mopar rear-wheel drive. Dang, really? I wonder what that is. I want to look that up and see what it is. I definitely will. My channel isn't monetized, only 96 subs. Hey, you never know. It's stepping stones to everything. You just gotta post. Just be continuous with your posting, kind of like how I did, and you can get yourself up there. So it was in Plymouth Volare. Dang, dude. My first car, realistically, in my name, like in my name, was my Scat Pack Charger, and then my first car, like ever, was a Chrysler 300. So my Chrysler 300, it was my daily. So was my Scat. So was my Mustang GT to an extent until I bought another car. My Shelby is my summer only slash, yeah, summer only car as of right now. Yeah, I learned how to drive in snow. It was a Plymouth Flare 318 V8. Oh man. Oh man. I'm sure you've seen a lot, man. Especially with that car. So do you guys have any plans for the weekend? Anything coming up? Anything exciting or Super Bowl? Yeah, we got the Super Bowl coming up. Yup, 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 yup. Yeah, I mean, so in terms of football, I mean, Kansas City again going to the Super Bowl. I'm really hoping the Eagles can knock them out. Kansas City wins the Super Bowl again. I think I'm just done watching football myself, to be honest. This is ridiculous. Yeah, Eagles. Yeah, hopefully, man. I'm hoping the Eagles win. Me personally, no disrespect to any of my Kansas City fans watching, but I'm sorry. Kansas City cannot win again. It's just getting annoying. I mean, they got DeAndre Hopkins though. Kansas City has DeAndre Hopkins. Been watching him for a minute. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to your comment. I live close to my campus, so it makes daily my Mustangs nice because not putting tons of miles. Yeah, perfect. That's amazing. I love to hear that. So that way you're not, it's obviously, and plus you're driving manual. It's not too complicated. At least you can go from point A to point B right then and there. I was gonna buy a shit poop box to daily soon though, and have one of my Mustang Club guys garage my staying. Chiefs have Taylor Swift. Yeah. That's a pretty good idea, John. Definitely get yourself a winter beater. Like you can, if you can save up to like $5,000 to 5 to 10 grand. Try to get yourself like a Toyota Camry or something like that. That's efficient on gas. It'll help out big time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You better treat her right, man. I'm telling you, John. Treat her right. Grabber yellow is a very, very hard color to find. Mustang GT or GT 500. Yeah, that's correct. John, you know your history. Okay. I applaud you. You know. Grabber yellow is a very, very hard to find color. The last time it was seen was 1971. And I was actually educated about that from an engineer from Ford that I met at a Michigan Cars and Coffee. He was telling me about my color. And he was like, oh, last time Grabber yellow came out was 1971. And I was like, wow, I had no idea. Him and his engineer friends were talking to me about my color on my Mustang, and they even told me. It was so dope to see and hear that. I used to be on 4 NHRA pit crews as a teenager, and I always wanted to grab a yellow Mustang like I used to see in the Hot Rod magazine, like the on the 71 Mach 1. So grabber yellow on the Mach 1 was a very like unique and hot color. So like it's kind of like shocking for me to see like fighter jet gray got the exclusivity. I can't say the word exclusivity. Exclusive. I can't even say the word. That's crazy. But you know what I mean. They got the exclusiveness of fighter jet gray for the Mach 1. Because I am pretty sure the Mach for Mach 1, grabber yellow was like its primary color. We had a Dodge panel van, El Camino 78 Super Pro Camaro that did quarter mile in the nines, and an AMC Gremlin, all made in a Hot Rod magazine. That is so dope. Do you remember what the Hot Rod magazine was called by any chance or no? Oh, I got a muscle pull right here. Sorry. It's called Hot Rod magazine. Okay, okay. Is it like a public like magazine or is it like a local magazine? Hot Rod magazine. What's the subscription before internet was a thing? Yeah, that's the thing. Internet really kind of killed off a lot of the magazine companies. I mean, Time magazine's like the only them, and then there's another magazine company that I know of that's still a thing. Oh, DuPont Registry, I think, used to be a magazine company. I'm not sure. It was a monthly subscription before internet was a thing. National publication. Dang. It just shows you technology, man, does its things. You know, technology really does its things. Do you plan on keeping your Mustang, John? No, you're good. Yeah, it's especially where I am. It's the internet isn't necessarily the best. I applaud you. Keep it, man. Keep it. Grab her yellow. Very hard to come by. And treat her right. You know, treat your Mustang right. You know, I learned from my Mustang GT, especially with all the nonsense I did to that car. You know, I want to keep. I want to keep. I think I'm gonna keep my car on pump gas. The Shelby's gonna stay on pump gas, and I'm just gonna be cool with it. I'm not gonna go too crazy on my Shelby. It's already got some stuff done to it, but not. I'm not gonna go like beyond crazy. You know, where I'll be 1,000 wheel horsepower. If I wanted to do that, I would have done that, but I'm not gonna do that. We will probably get hail damage at some point, but I'll get it fixed. Yeah, be careful with that. Be careful because hail damage, it can really mess everything up for you, and it can get really expensive if it's a lot of hail damage. So just keep that in mind. If you have a garage, I definitely put the Mustang in the garage if possible. It doesn't get any miles per gallon, but bro, I get so many miles per gallon. You got that right. That's how I feel about my Shelby, honestly. Oh, the GT500, by the way, in gas, horrible. Full tank of gas, I get like 170 miles E. In my Mustang GT with the E85, I used to get like the same range. I can only imagine. I can only imagine with the GT500 on E85. Oh God, it would probably get 70 miles to E on a full tank. Yeah, I'm keeping this Mustang. Oh, it doesn't get any. Yep, I regret that. I keep $0 deductible in case hail or hit like a deer or elk. That's smart. If I wreck it, then I'll sell it. Yeah, yeah. Let's hope, knock on wood, let's hope that doesn't happen. I hope nothing but the best for you and your Mustang. and you should definitely post about it on YouTube or TikTok. 19 to 20 miles per gallon. That's amazing. Oh my. Yeah, I don't know. I think my Shelby's. Yeah, I mean it is a GT 500 dollar. So go on car, like, God forbid if anything ever happens, just keep Carfax in mind. I found my GT 500 through Carfax, and I was like, you know what? I like the spec, and I fully checked it out. It's only a two-owner car. The first owner of my Shelby basically bought it and flipped it, and then the second owner was in California, and actually I'm in touch with the second owner. Thankfully, he told me what's done to the car. It's not heavily modified, but it already had some stuff done to it, so I can get 20 miles per gallon highway if I grandma and drive it. Yeah, it's true. That is true. The 5.0 is actually pretty decently good on gas, especially if it's like initially stock or not supercharged. All right, then. I'm gonna get off here in like 2 minutes, but I'll definitely do lives again. And John, I hope you come to the next live that I do. Most likely, I might do it next Saturday. Not entirely sure. What I have done is a K&N air intake. So air intake wise, uh, I look tired, but I'm not. It's about to be 5 p.m. here. Most likely I'm just gonna shower and just change, and because I just came from the gym, so I figured I'd just come and see if I can get people to talk to on here. Yes, you should do an X pipe. That's what I have on my Shelby. I got my Cook's long tube headers, and I have my Lethal Performance X pipe. X pipe is a must. So since you have a Mustang GT, go for the Corsa. I highly recommend you go for a Corsa double X pipe. My friend who bought my S650 Mustang GT has that, and he did the Corsa double X pipe, and it sounds amazing. K&N is good, but believe it or not, your stock intake is actually pretty good. Stock intake. If you change the filter, did you change the filter and put the K&N filter on it, or is it stock, or is it like the K&N air filter in general? Active exhaust, yes. Can I muffler delete and keep the active exhaust? No, you cannot. You cannot. Just keep that in mind. You cannot. The moment you cut, so X pipe is gonna go in the middle, and the rear mufflers. The moment you take those mufflers off, your active exhaust valves are they're gonna get funky. I would not do that, and it's gonna really mess up. It's gonna mess up the car in general. I wouldn't do that. I just put the filter in the stock box. Yes, smart man. You are very smart, John. Good. You did your homework. John, just keep in mind. John, just keep in mind. Just do the double X pipe in the center, the rear mufflers. Leave those alone. You don't really have to mess with those. Yeah, just X pipe it. You get a double X pipe. I should do a YouTube video about like for S550 Mustang GT, like simple bolt-ons of what people can do. Because as you can see, I know a lot, especially about the Mustang GT. It's still under warranty until April, by the way. First owner didn't register it until 2022. That is weird. Interesting. That is weird. I just put filter stock box. Okay, X pipe it. April. Yeah, April of this year, right? 25. Yeah, it's been 3 years. Dang, bro. Yeah, my warranty is about to go bye-bye too. I still have my factory warranty. I only have 11,000 miles on my GT 500. Yeah, Speed Shop told you right. They did. I would just definitely wait until the warranty expires, and then I definitely just go, balls deep, go crazy. But be careful. Just remember your third gear, it can get messed up. So, oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So what I would do, John, for your Mustang, I think a great build would be the double X pipe. Have you thought about doing a full exhaust system, or do you just want to do an X pipe? If you replace your MT82, I would definitdefinitely get the TR. What is it called again? Not the TR 6060. The TR. Get a Tremec. Get a Tremec for it. Because the Tremec, you're gonna feel a night and day difference. Just the X pipe. Yeah, I would definitely look into the Corsa double X pipe. I feel like the Corsa double X pipe would be the best bang for your buck, and it would make the car like wake up. Like you'll literally hear the sound difference. You're gonna be like, holy crap! Like this double X pipe really woke up my car. Tremec with a short shifter kit. Yeah, I would do that. It's expensive, but it's worth it. If you're keeping the car, listen, do not make my mistake. Because if you know for a fact you're keeping the car, go crazy. But if you know for a fact that you're gonna sell it in the future, do not spend money on that car because you will lose all of that money. I lost literally almost $8,000 off my Mustang GT from all the stuff I did. The only thing I had to do on my Mustang GT was literally boost. All I had to do is get a Hellion twin turbo kit. I would have had one of the fastest 5.0s in all of Michigan. I just had to do my fuel system, twin turbo, all through Hellion Turbo. I didn't go through them. I was literally in contact with the owner of Hellion, and he was gonna hook me up on all the stuff I needed. It was gonna be literally $30,000 altogether for the turbo kit and the fuel system and the injectors. Let's see. Yeah, because they won't pay for all the upgrades. Correct. Unless you find a private seller. You know, private selling is different. That's how it was with No Fear Edition Nissan Titan. Oh my. I never knew that. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad a friend bought your Nissan Titan off of you. I'm glad to hear that. So the person that bought my Mustang GT, I didn't really know him at all, but when he bought it, he hit me up on Instagram, and then when I met him in person, and everything, his name is Austin. Him and I became pretty close friends. So he sold a Ford Ranger for my Mustang GT, and he bought it. So he just took over my loan, and I have option to buy it back. I wouldn't do it. I would just I would just leave it be. It's just another chapter of the past. That's been left behind. All the time, dude. All the time, especially when I'm home, when I'm out at locally in Michigan, out in the car area. I interact with a lot. I meet a ton of people, and believe it or not, some people actually know who I am. It's just crazy. They're like, "Are you?" Oh, it used to, my channel name used to be Sinister Coyote, so they usually ask me, "Are you Sinister Coyote?" I was like, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." And now they're saying, "Are you Shelby Mo?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." So yeah, yeah, yeah. You're chilling. You're chilling, dude. Like I said, if you want to get a daily, definitely just look for a cheap car, like a poop box car. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I get that all the time too, John. I get people literally asking me, "Yo, is that like factory or is that wrapped?" I'm like, "Oh, it's factory." So I went to Flat Rock Assembly Plant for a car show. And remember when I took my GT 500 inside of the plant? I had a bunch of people asking me like, "Is your car wrapped?" And I was like, "No, it's factory color." And they were even shocked to hear about Gabriello. Yeah, absolutely, John. You definitely want to go for a car like that if you want to save money on gas. So like my Honda Fit, I can tell you right now, I fill that thing up once a month. I had one guy really mad at me road raging thinking my dad bought my car. I was like, bro, I am old enough to be your dad. That's crazy. That's crazy. Someone would say that. What the heck? Thankfully, I never got a comment like that. I'm only 27. I'm 27 years old. So, and I'm turning 28 this upcoming June. And I got my Scat Pack when I was like 19. So, I look young. Some folks get jealous. Yeah. So that's the thing. It's all a mindset thing. It's how you get yourself into life and how you get yourself to what you want and how you handle yourself. As you can see, that person doesn't know how to handle themselves, and as you can see how they are as a person. I am 45 in March. John, I just want to say happy early birthday to you, young man. I drive to get, I get McLaren's trying to race me. Yeah, I kinda had interactions with I had interactions with my Mustang GT in a similar way. Yeah, I had a Maserati Gran Turismo pull up on me one time, 3 years ago after I did my full bolt-on 85 tune and everything. And some guy in a Maserati Gran Turismo tried to race me. I destroyed him. I got it on video too. It's on my Instagram page. Oh, okay. Yeah, so from my house where I live in Michigan, the Ferrari dealership is about 20 to 30 minutes away. Actually 20 minutes away. Lamborghini, McLaren, and Maserati dealership is like about almost 40 to 45 minutes away from my house. Porsche dealership from my house is probably like I'd say 20 minutes also. Yeah, I like Porsche. Porsche is really nice. I'm a fan of Porsche. I really like if I can get to that point in my YouTube career where I can make good money, then I most likely will get myself like a supercar, you know. Definitely keeping the Shelby though. Shelby was staying forever. That's gonna be like it's kind of like it's just six. He still has his GT Gavin. He still has his GT 350 to this day, and he has a 720S and everything, you know. And he still has his Shelby GT 350. So I definitely am gonna do that with my 500 for sure, John. When I want to video their cars in a showroom. I mean, they shouldn't be doing that. I mean, at least you have a car, you know, and at least it shows that like you have something, you know. It's not like you're going up there in like a 1990 Honda Corolla, Toyota Corolla. I said Honda Corolla. It's not like you're going to Toyota Corolla in a dealership, you know, like a supercar dealer. I don't know, man. Salesmen sometimes they're weird. Stradman, yeah, hopefully, man. I hope I can make it to get on his, level. You know, Stradman, he's doing it, man. He's living life. I wish him nothing but the best, you know. Stradman, he's good people. I wish I met him. He was in Michigan, but I never got to meet him. I used to be advertising and marketing manager. You can promote custom shirts. Tier 6 to get subs. Just don't order a bunch up front. Do lean manufacturing and have someone make stuff as needed. Yeah, so shout out to one of my close friends, Tino. He owns Next Gen Speed and he sells aftermarket parts. So I might have a collaboration with him once I get back to Michigan. I still have to talk to him about it, but him and I are gonna initially kind of collaborate and sell merch and do giveaways and stuff. Fingers crossed it works out. Fingers crossed. I hope that can work out because if that works, and we can get enough support and everything for it, and we can do giveaways, dude, that would be so sick. I posted a sticker. I used to sell bumper stickers on eBay. I posted a sticker and didn't produce them until they got ordered. Oh, okay, okay, that's what's up. That's dope. That is dope to hear, John. John, what time is it in Colorado? Is it 1 a.m. for you or is it 2 a.m.? Was on a Facebook page and it had an audience of like 500,000 people, so it was good sales. Yeah, dude, that's amazing. That's amazing. I love to hear that. That is so cool. Okay, it's 1 in the morning. All 100. Right on, right on. So are you oh yeah, you already told me. You already told me. I'm gonna ask you just something you already told me. All right, John, and anyone else who is still here, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. I really appreciate you guys watching. My phone's about to die. I do defense aerospace stuff. Yep. I remember you told me earlier. Yep. John, hopefully I will catch you again either next Saturday or maybe tomorrow, depending. I don't know, maybe I might go live tomorrow again. Maybe. Just to check in with you guys again. But definitely, I hope to see you again, John. I really appreciate you interacting with me and talking with me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You, you don't know how much it means. Yes, sir. All right, John. We'll talk soon. I'll be on here. Yeah, yeah. By all means, come on through. You're more than welcome to. We'll talk. We'll interact. You know everything. Anytime, John. Pleasure's all mine. Pleasure's all mine. From an American to another American, you know. So, but I hope you guys all take care. Peace. Check out the channel. Check out my shorts. If you guys would like to, please help support the channel. Help me out because you guys support me. I support you. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys again in the next live stream / video. Take it easy.